Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're talking about the 6 steps every candidate should take following a job interview. It's really important not to just go to the interview, hope for the best, and walk away. Doing these specific things can make a big difference in your candidacy. And remember, it's competitive. So if the other applicants are doing these things and you're not, it does put you at a disadvantage. The first step we recommend taking is actually before the interview ends. Confirm the contact information of your interviewer or interviewers so you can follow up with them later. Get their email address, get their LinkedIn profile name, and even get their phone number if they'll give it to you.
This is your chance while you have them live to ask any questions about next steps. You've got them there with you. Ask them if you've answered all their questions. Ask them when you can next expect to hear from them. Ask them if it's okay if you reach out to them in, say, a few days. These are all areas where you should just have a conversation with the interviewer.
Yeah, and where possible, try to nail them down on a specific day and time. It keeps you from sitting back and wondering if or when you're going to hear from them. Now, they won't always have a specific answer for you, and that's okay. It's important that you try and take what you could get. Now, I'll even go one step further, Peter, and if possible, and if you're comfortable enough, even consider asking for the job while you're there.
Yeah, they might appreciate your confidence. I have seen it work before if the interview went really well. So this one's going to be on you if you've read the room correctly and you feel like you really knocked it out of the park. Take a shot.
And listen, companies love enthusiastic candidates, those who show that they're motivated and interested. So you could do a whole lot worse than asking for the job before you leave. Now, after you leave, we highly recommend sending a thank you note, handwritten thank you note, as soon as possible. If you're interviewing in person, even consider bringing a card with you, writing it before you leave the parking lot, and dropping it in the closest mailbox.
I remember all of the candidates that have sent me thank you notes, and I've interviewed lots, and that tells you how few have actually done it. But the ones that did it, it really stood out in my mind as that they really wanted the job. They really took the time to go above and beyond to try and stand out.
It happens infrequently to a significant degree, and that's why it stands out. The next thing you want to do is follow up via email. You've already sent the thank you note, but that doesn't really give them an opportunity to respond, and it's not a great way to address anything that you may have not been able to share in the interview. And after you have a chance to think about how the conversation went, you'll probably come up with a few things you wish you had shared while you were there. So the follow-up email is a great opportunity to do that.
Send that email. Make sure that they know that you are ready and available anytime they need you.
And to continue staying on their radar screen, connect with your interviewers online. If you followed our first step and confirm their contact information and names, then you know how to find them on LinkedIn. Reach out, send a note. It's what LinkedIn is for. Just take advantage of it. If things went well in the interview, as we hope they did, it's time to notify your references. Give them a heads up that they can expect a phone call. It's a professional, courteous thing to do.
And let them know, hey, I interviewed with XYZ company for this position. That way, whenever they take the call, they are ready. They know exactly the position they're speaking on, the skills that they're going to be speaking on. They know what sorts of questions are going to be asked. All of these things will make the reference check that much smoother.
Absolutely. And finally, keep applying for other jobs. No matter how well you think the interview went, things happen. And until it's done, it's certainly not done. Keep your foot on the gas and keep behaving in the way that you did to secure that interview in the first place. And then once you do get that official offer in writing, then you can relax.
Yeah, like it or not, the job market today is a little bit of a numbers game. So you don't want to just apply to one job, have an interview, and then sit back and wait.
6 steps. Make sure you take them. If you have questions, let us know. Questions@zengig.com, or you can leave us a reply here, and we'd love to hear from you.